we go to the Leah line and we find Armen Williams. What's up, Armen?
What's up, Vivek? How you doing, baby? How's the show going? Are we still on the air? Is that a thing?
Listen, we'll talk about Gaz and the interns and everybody when you get back. I don't want to.
Come on, Turtle Boy producer, intern guy.
Hey, listen.
Come on.
I could run a laundry list of what they've done wrong today, but I feel like you've got bigger news. How's everything going?
It's good, man. Earlier today at 7:56 a.m., we welcomed Asher Lowell into the world, my son, which is kind of weird to say. So I now have baby Munchie and Asher Lowell, who still needs a good nickname. I think Ash Money's a good one. You don't like Ash Money?
No, it's way too easy to confuse an H and an S. It's
so weird. You're the only person that's ever said that. I think you have like a weird thing with butts. I don't know what your deal is.
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
All right. Well, yeah. So this morning, Asher came into the world. I don't get hospital rules. I gotta say it, because
you're in prison right now, aren't you?
Dude, like, it was just 2.5 years ago we had baby Munchie. And granted, it was at another hospital, and I know hospital to hospital, there's different rules. But we had a scheduled C-section this morning, and they had that blue, the blue cloth, the blue wall, basically, right?
Okay. Yeah, the dividing curtain, like?
Yeah. That's protecting, it's keeping me from the other side of the operation. Well, they made me go in a wheelchair. They wheel me in, and I'm not allowed to get out of the wheelchair.
They're afraid you're going to faint. They took one look at you and they go, this guy's a fainter. I get it.
No, they said it's a hospital rule.
Yeah, any guy looks like you and he might faint, we're going to put you in a wheelchair.
No, it's not true. They didn't profile at all. They said it's a hospital rule. And then they wouldn't let me bring in my camera. So I have a 2.5-year-old Munchie in which I took 500 photos of her birth, right?
Yep.
But yet I'm going to have to explain to Asher, I have 0 photos of your birth because I wasn't allowed to bring in the camera. And he's going to be like, oh, yeah, Dad, I get it. She's always been your favorite. That's the deal. This is going to be a problem.
Don't worry, Armen. Uncle Jeff will be right there to tell him you fainted, and that's why you didn't take the pictures.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. I can't wait for that. So that was interesting. And so on the other side of the curtain, you have the nurse who pops him over the curtain for 30 seconds, and she's like, "Here he is," and we're like, "Oh," and then she pulls him away. Oh, and then for the next 10 minutes, she's just giving play-by-play. She's just like, "Oh, he just took his first winkle. Oh, he has great eyes. Oh, what a wonderful set of hair."
And you can't see? They won't let you over?
No, they wouldn't.
You there? He's in the wind tunnel. The nurses caught him talking about him.
I would have hired Bob Costas to be on the other side of that thing to give me a play-by-play of what's happening. You're like, what about John Sterling? You gotta see that. That'd be great.
Do you think he would have given the home run call to Amy or Asher?
Yeah. Probably, well, not me. That's
right.
For sure. I did nothing.
And down goes Williams. He passed out in a heap of bricks. It's terrible.
I didn't pass out. Someone was passing out thing. I would have been fine. I saw blood last time. It was fine.
So wait, have you made friends with the nurses now that they've allowed you to see Asher?
You know what? Because we are boys, despite you hating on me in this phone conversation, I have been doing some scouting for you.
Good man. You are a good man, Armen Williams.
And I got 2 things that I've discovered. First of all, we should never do any marketing in a hospital because nobody here knows who the hell we are. This in no way, shape, or form.
Well, it's a women's hospital, right? It's a primarily female hospital, right?
Yeah, and I would say most of the nurses here are older. They're not younger nurses. From 40 on, I would say, which leads me to my second issue with you,
do they have
because
daughters?
you like 18-year-olds.
I'm not 18, 24-ish. I've matured a little.
Yeah, all right.
They got to be old enough to get into a bar, Armen. I mean, a lot of the places that we work, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Well, nonetheless, your demo is not here in the nursing department at this hospital.
I don't know. They are smart enough to know that you are a little lightheaded and will pass out. So at least I know they're intelligent women.
I didn't pass out.
From now until 7 o'clock tonight, I'm telling everybody you passed out.
Man, as long as we stay on the air, I guess you can say, guys, listen, just keep us on the air, dude.
All right, Armen, I'll do my best.
Dude.
All right, Armen, I got you. Yeah.
Seriously, Armen, you have no idea what I'm going through today. It's ridiculous. Like, I feel like they're actively trying to screw everything up at this point.
I can see that. Well, the way you treat them during the week, I completely see that.
Well, what? You would think that through the pure fear of me beating them, they would do right things. And I'll tell you what, I was very nice to them today.
That's my role. You call guys orangutan. That's not fear. That's hurtful.
I mean, you see the way he sits.
Big muscles. Big muscles is why he says he calls me that, right?
Yeah. He sits. If you've ever seen like when in the zoo, like when the orangutan is sitting on a rock and it's got like one hand rested over its belly and the other one like itching its head, that's how he sits. You two are the worst. But
although calling him Planet of the Apes, it might be a little far.
Well, it's nicknames are the first sign of endearment, right?
That's true. We call him Gaz, though. Isn't that a nickname?
No, because we don't want to say his full last name. But, dude, I was nice to them today. I brought them all to get burgers at 99.
You did?
Yeah, I bought everybody burgers.
Armen, they were fantastic.
Except for intern Eric. He had to stay and run the Yankee game, but he did a great job.
Intern Eric ran the Yankee game? What is going on?
Well, no, I mean, Mariano stayed here, and he did not have the sweet heat burger. That made his bald head sweat all over the place.
Oh, that burger was amazing.
A-Dubs and I did not go and have the All-Star burger with the smoked onions and the bacon on it, and Gaz did not have the Vermont cheddar burger.
One day, man. I walk away one day, and you guys are having like a barbecue.
Well, it was the perfect time with the 1 o'clock game going on. I figured I'd take everybody out. It's $5 if you get there between 11 and 4 over on Wolf Road at the 99. I thought it was I thought you'd be proud of me.
It's very nice, Levac. I'm very proud. Did we stay on the air the whole time?
I can't promise. I don't. We were eating burgers. The game looks great. It sounded fantastic. I will ask. We have a question for you though. Apparently, there's a poll going around the office of who the Godfather is going to be for Asher.
See, now that's interesting because in Texas, Godfather isn't a big thing.
Really?
Yeah, because Godfather, correct me if I'm wrong, and it might sound stupid, and that's cool. It's not the first time. Godfather's like a Catholic thing, right?
Yeah, I believe the way I looked at it, because I'm not the biggest church guy. Like, I named my brother my daughter's godfather because I was like, okay, if anything ever happens to me, I know just out of spite he'll raise her right because he'll know that I'm missing out on everything. So that's why I named my brother because I knew she'd be taken great care of. So that's why that's how I picked my godfather.
You basically named your living will. That's how you that up.
Yeah. So if ever let's say you passed out and hit your head while Asher's being born, I'm going to tell everybody.
Yeah.
It's so I would step in and be his dad. I would take care of him.
Yeah, that didn't happen. So I don't think we could do that. I don't think I could commit to you on that.
So you're not going to name a godfather?
I've never had before. I mean, if we want to have a discussion about it, and we'll take calls on who I should name the godfather for Asher, I'm cool with that.
You want to go to the Leah line to figure out who the godfather of your firstborn son is going to be?
I need help on that. I mean, I haven't put any thought to that yet because I've never done the whole godfather thing.
Well, Gaz could teach him to climb trees. I mean,
and eat bananas.
Oh man. Well, so everything, Mommy, Asher, Armen, everybody's good.
Everybody's good, man. Mom is doing great, and this kid, I'm so lucky, dude. I'm so blessed. They rated him a 9 out of 10 on the health scale to put it in normal terms, and he couldn't be healthier, man. He got a healthy kid, and we had a great day. And I'll be here for a couple more days, and everything's good.
You fit him for a baby tuba yet?
I have not, although I've tested out his fingers for the valve and valve movement, and they move pretty well. I think he's going to be good.
I'm just saying. Have you walked by an open window and checked the grass allergy? Do you know just how much he takes after you already?
Well, I do have a mask if he needs it on our way out.
Oh man! All right. Well, we miss you, and send our love to wifey and both children now, and we can't wait for you to get back.
Congrats, Armen.
All right, boys. I will. And listen, if anything important happens, if I find a nurse that needs to talk to Levac, I'm calling straight to the Leah hotline, okay?
Do it up. Mariano, you're bald and you sweat when you eat burgers. That's
whoa.
Listen, Armen has his priorities. Thanks, buddy. We appreciate you.
All right, boys. Have fun.